discussion, they were saying that is it right for people to just after they hurt you, they break your heart, they do unthinkable things to you, that it's right to just forgive and forget. So, what's your opinion about that?
Oh, well, my own opinion is I can forgive, but I won't forget. Because according to the law of a Christian, whatever, you forgive. But when I forgive you, I don't forget it, because when I forget it, that thing might come up again. So I prefer to forgive you, and I will not forget what you've done. Just like, for example, now you gave me a mark on my body. Well, I'll forgive you for doing it, but the mark will always tell me, time over that okay, I won't forget this mark. It's from you that this mark came. So it's the same thing like emotions. There must be something that will happen between two of them that will make them okay. I've forgiven you, but you will not forget it, because it's like a wound.
Yeah, but some people are saying that you should always give a second chance, because sometimes it's easy for people to break your heart truly, but when you give them the second chance, it may give them the reconsideration, the change of mind. They may change, like, oh, what I did to this person is wrong. But the total condemnation of not forgetting, because there's a way not forgetting will always come back to haunt you, in the sense that if now that you've forgiven that person, but you did not forget, that means that person may not even be able to sit on the same table with you. They may not even be able to eat on the same table, because you'll be cautious. You have to be very, very cautious of what you do around that person, and it's not totally forgiving. That's my opinion. You understand?
Well, I think some people will never change. Once they do something, they might want to do it all over again. That's why, to me, I feel if I forgive you, I might not forget it, because you might want to do it over and over again. That's the nature of man. That's the normal nature of human being. So, but if I forget it, I'll say, okay, I forgive you. I forgot about what you've done. What if you repeat something similar to what you did before? You understand?
Yeah, but in that case, I believe that if you tell them, you make them know exactly what they did wrong, and in making them know, they are aware of the fact that you already know why there was problem in the first place. So that will make them be cautious next time, because sitting them down and be like, I'm mad at you because of the fact that you were supposed to come pick me to the airport, and you know that my flight is 2 o'clock, and you kept telling me you're on your way until I missed my flight. You understand? So that makes it very easy for them to realize that, oh, this really pained him. I will not repeat it again, even though you have learned your lesson that next time this person is not reliable. But forgiving, you make them know that I'm angry with you because of this, because that will remove the pain in your own heart by just making everything clear to them. So either they want to change or they don't want to change. If you say now that because they may repeat it again, it's just trying not to give that chance for them to repeat it again, but telling them what they did wrong, I think it also helps.
But I still want to believe, okay, like what you just said. Now, I've forgiven you, and I've forgiven you, and I've forgotten what you've done. What if a situation rise up and we're doing something similar or going close to what you've done before?
Yeah, that is when you as a person now will now be like, dude, you are going there again. Caution them. You tell them, oh, remember the last time you did this? Remember, you are doing that again.
In my own opinion, I think I'll just stay afar, away from them, because I still want to believe that they might still repeat the same thing. So I'll stay far away from them. I've forgiven you, but I will not forget it.
Oh, but to me, I still repeat it too, that the best thing is that if you forgive and you forget, even though we don't forget, we only pretend we forget. But giving them the second chance, as I said earlier, to me is going to be like, in case now they are believing, they want to do what they did before that caused the trouble. It's easy for you to caution them that, dude, you are doing the same thing again. If you're not chance to come and take me to the airport, why don't you just say, stop playing with me? That way you already know that they may not come because they've done it before. So if you can put it in their mind, because some people are just naturally they always repeat the same thing because they forget themselves. But if you can just keep that caution there and tell them that, dude, you are doing this thing again, don't. I think it's going to make the world a better place because a lot of people have enemies. A lot of people have isolated themselves from a lot of people that are good. But because they are bad to them in one way, they feel they are bad to them in every way. So, in order for us to avoid the isolation, the best thing to do, I believe, is to just caution them. Be aware, be alert. You are going back there again. Stop. Don't do that.
Well, for me, I think I will learn from the past, and I will never allow that same thing to repeat himself all over and over again. So that means, just like you're saying, I should forgive and move on and forget.
Yeah, but even that to me, I always believe that we all should be positive story in people's life when they are writing their story, because eventually he that is doing bad knows he is doing bad, and he that is good knows he is good. But when you give somebody another chance, when you give them, when you draw them back, they know that positively you are believing in them again. And if they repeat the same thing, even though people will think you are naive, people will think that no, this person, he doesn't know what he's doing, I can strike him again. But because of the fact that you see the good in them and you are not really open to be odd because you have learned from the past, but bringing them back, I think it's a positive way to make people feel that, well, I've been given a second chance. And in most cases, people change. Some people don't change, but in most cases, people change.
Well, from all you're saying, for me, I believe I should be able to just watch out against any other, occurrence in another time. So what I will do is I'll just watch out and make sure that, this thing doesn't happen again, and it doesn't happen
from
again.
Someone else or from the same person.
From that same person or any other person, it could happen from anywhere.
Then that means if you're not careful, you are becoming judgmental. In my opinion, like judgmental in the sense that now you are looking at that same problem in people. And looking at that same problem in people, you know what happened? You will not be able to trust. That's my own opinion. So instead of looking forward, as you've learned from that lesson, and you already know when that thing is coming, when that character is coming, or when somebody is about to disappoint you, it's a lesson you've learned already. But looking at that same pattern is good, but we should not always be hasty to judge, because most of us will judge people because of the character. Because I discovered that some women, most times it's women now, in their past relationship, maybe they've dated a narcissist before, or they've dated somebody that is a serial cheat before. So in this new relationship, the first thing they are looking at is that anything that resembles what they've gone through, they use the past to judge the future, and it always make them ruin their relationship. So we should be able to not judge, but approach people with open mind.